All right, we're going to show you Big Mike and Logan Paul. This is going to be good, okay? You want to see this stuff? There's simp stuff. And what did I tell you? I said, Mike's going to show Logan The Sopranos, and these guys are going to be mob bosses within 2 weeks. Now, I was kidding, right? I'm always kidding. They literally, I swear to God, they're either listening to the show and feeding into it. I think Logan is trying to get on my good side. We got to show you this. Is it up at the top? Impulsive coverage, okay? This is going to be our last bit of the night. You know. This is Impulsive. Mike talks about OnlyFans, and we're going to see some mafioso stuff, okay? Here we go. This is Impulsive with Hey Big Mike and Logan Paul, okay? There's my buddy Logan, who is, you know what? He's clean. He's nice. He's fit. They did a sperm challenge. They had a sperm doctor come in the other day, and they tested all their sperm to see how many swimming sperm each one had. Mike only has 10% sperm. Logan Paul had about 70% sperm. Logan Paul has 193 swimmers. Big Mike only had 21,000. Big Mike, really? They had a sperm test. They all came in a cup, and they said, let's see who's more fertile. Logan Paul had 193 million. Big Mike had 21. So I'm going with Logan Paul. He's clean. He's funny. He's doing it all. I am a fan. So let's see what happens on today's Impulsive. We're going to go to 40 seconds in, okay? And this first time code is going to be, oh my God, about this Sopranos stuff. Watch this. My words have been marked. Which is funny because my full name, my maiden name is Schneider. People don't know this about me. And my real name is Marcus Schneider. I work for a temple, and I carry all these books, and I do this work for the temple under the name Marcus Schneider. Here it is. Listen to this shit. You're going to love it.
Thank you, but if not, I don't know. I got no words for you. But yeah, dude, we discovered so we shoot our podcasts on Mondays and Wednesdays, so it gives us a lot of time to collect material. Like we all have between Wednesday and the Monday today that we're shooting the podcast, we all have time to learn about each other in life and come up with questions and write them down with our notes, subject matter to talk about. And I don't know what happened last week. I put a toothpick in my mouth because, some in my teeth, and I kept it in for longer than I probably should have, and I transform into a fucking dickhead, like an Italian mob boss.
It wasn't the first time that.
Fuck! I transformed into an Italian mob boss.
It's only taken 1 week.
I said last week, they said, we're watching The Sopranos. I said, give it a week. There'll be Italian mob. And he's literally like, that's even worse than I think I said that same thing. So he decided that he's going to start using toothpicks and talking to people with a toothpick. And he's turned it. Can I have a hit of that bongo? Mikey Shmee. You want to take a Shmee break with me, you potheads at home? How funny is that? I got more.
That happened way faster than I thought it was going to. Also,
I
thought we were going to be picking out subtle mob mannerisms.
Listen, if anything more happens with this, I'm going to be like the leader of VidCon soon. I'm taking a Shmee break. Let me just show you this. All right, you want to have a hit with me? Down
Cheers.
here at the pawn shop.
Dude. Why the long face?
Because I'm Lee Venus from Redbar. It's an old school joke. All right, listen to this. He's a mob boss now. Check this out.
Transform into a fucking dickhead, like an Italian mob boss.
It wasn't the first time that you've done it or that you've gone into that mode. It was just the first time that I think I truly noticed what it does to you, because it's the little mannerisms that come along with toothpick.
That's
talking.
why, yes.
It's like, it's not the fact, it's not when you have it in your mouth, it's when you find an opportunity to pull it out. You
You're
go
like
like this.
this.
You go, I'm like, Logan, we're having this personnel issue, which we are. And
What?
Logan will say, normally he would be like, I mean, what does he want? Like, can we talk about it? But this time he would just say, you know what I say? Fuck that guy.
Wow.
I'm like, look.
I'm like, yo, you tell Tony he's sleeping with the fishes.
He would say that in a normal conversation about like a
Listen to this.
panning error with the camera. You tell him he sleeps with the fucking fishes.
Yo,
now.
it's because it's like it makes me feel hard, way hard. Like, dude, when women put on sexy dress, you know, it makes them feel push-up bra
This
makes
is
them feel
crazy
sexy.
to me.
You put on a Halloween.
Yeah, look, they're saying this is crazy. We got to get the clip. People aren't going to believe this.
I know. We gotta hear what
How
you
did I
said.
predict they're going to turn into mob bosses and then they're saying that? That's crazy. That's not been done.
Costume you feel you want to get into character. So for some reason, when I have a toothpick in my mouth,
Look, they're going nuts.
I don't know. I turned into a mob boss, and I tried to buy some more last night. We took a run to the store, and I forgot my wallet. So I had my Snickers. I had my blue Gatorade with the sucky top. Why would I get anything else? Because the sucky top fits the lips the best. And some toothpicks. I said, Mike, I forgot my wallet. Can you buy these things for me?
Not the toothpick.
He refused.
Really?
He made me put the
Well,
fucking
everything
toothpicks
else I
back.
bought, the Snickers, the juice, I said, I'll buy anything you want in this store. I refuse to buy those
You won't buy me
toothpicks.
toothpicks.
But it's
I won't
amazing
do
that
it.
he's going back for them. Like
Oh,
he's
he will.
consciously like, I gotta buy some
Oh,
toothpicks.
No, because
yeah.
You know what I mean?
because I know. I swear to God, this is a life hack. Try it. Try this at home. If I need to have a conversation that I don't want to, whether it's like
The toothpick comes out.
yeah, letting someone go, a hard conversation, telling someone like how I feel about them, a character flaw that I want to address with someone, I put that fucking toothpick in and I deliver a little harder. It makes me a little more confident. I don't know why.
The only part I like about the toothpick is you can see him thinking. Like,
Now, did they talk
This
more
guy
about The
is
Sopranos?
such a bad
This
guy.
is the baddest person
I
in
don't
the
know why I
world.
get such a bad vibe from him,
Oh,
but I
you
do.
don't know why? Let me
That's
refresh.
not the reason.
Oh. Everyone knows what this button does, right? You know what this button does? You knew.
I have
You go,
a
that's
guess."
not the reason. This is what I think the reason might be. This is my sign. You know how people have this okay sign to show that they're white supremacists? I walk up to people and I go like this. This means Jewish.
Don't do that because that could take off and become
This
a
could take
real
off. Look, I'm
hate
starting this right
symbol.
now. You walk around and you want to imply that Jews suck, and you go, you know who I hate? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just putting my hand on my head. What?
This is going to
Look.
become a real hate symbol, like the OK symbol, and then people will be playing clips of this being the
Yeah,
origin
this is how
for
Gavin
years to
McInnes started
come.
the Proud Boys. It started as a joke.
Yeah.
All right, you got to see the video version to understand. This is a Harvard. Okay, now, what's next here? Do they talk about the mob anymore here? Because they gotta.
I think if you
Logan's been
keep-
watching Rick and
I think
Morty.
if you keep playing, they
Okay,
talk
let's
about
play.
it a little more.
Yeah, there's a little more funny stuff here. Shalom.
during a normal conversation, he's probably in it 5% talking to us. But when he's got the toothpick, he's really thinking.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I listen when you speak. I'm a listener.
Logan,
Yeah, they're saying that's a Harvard bun. That's a hate gesture. LMA no, kike bop. This is how it starts. Hashtag O. Slimy. Okay. A lot of cool people in here. I saw Nerd City in the chat like an hour before the show started.
Doesn't that make
He
you
thought
so
it-
nervous?
Well, he thought he was going to have an intelligent conversation, and he's like, hey, blah, 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 and he asked a question, and then it was just 2 minutes later, someone wrote N, then the next guy writes I, then no one writes the G, and then 8 minutes later, someone writes R. I mean, really, please, I'm reading this chat. You're only disgracing yourself. Get a little bit better here. I mean, the chat's getting so stupid lately.
No, it's not so bad. I still think it's one of the best.
It is one of the best, but
chats.
if I don't say this stuff, it'll get stupider and stupider. That's why you go to like a YouTube chat and it's just like, I don't want that here. You guys gotta really start, you gotta behave here. We need more Kevin Fergulis, Brandon Muellers, Ashley Butterfields. You gotta teach these guys. Okay?
they're working on it. They're doing great.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's
I have
going to be
high
great.
hopes for everyone.
But, I was very embarrassed. My money tree is very valuable. Okay? 30-day observation period is what we're telling people. If you're new to the show, observe for 30 days before speaking. Why would you want to tarnish your big relationship with me? You know, you have the chance to become one of my close friends. Ashley Butterfield, Brandon Mueller. I mean, these guys are close friends of mine. Why would you want to throw that all away for a couple quick quips in the chat? Please follow the 30-day period because it only disgraces me. Here we go. There's more mob stuff coming up.
Put it on your phone.
Put it on my phone. I'm not distracted. I'm just focused on my phone.
It's just his foot. His foot starts to tap too when he has the toothpick, and he's like, and then I said to the fucking guy,
because like, I'm no patience.
What the fuck? Because normally I have him as like, if it's me and him having a conversation with someone we need to have a painful or a serious conversation with, he's my partner in the conversation. Lately, he's become some sort of fucking enemy. It's like
I'm the op.
He's the op. And he's like, you know what I say? Fuck that fucking guy. I'm like, relax.
So what's been going on? We've been doing stuff around the house. We're watching some new.
So look at that. Fuck that fucking guy. Big Mike, take care of him. And he's like, I thought we were equal friends. You're the boss now? Man, this sucks. Yeah, he's the boss. That's why you live in this spare closet on the floor. Remember that? All right, we're going to go to 4 minutes. He's been watching Rick and Morty. Now, we have a problem with this show.
I just thought it was funny. Well, wait till you hear what he says.
I can't wait. I don't remember this part. 4 minutes in,
this is
Kanye
a
West.
light one.
Kanye West's favorite show is Rick and Morty. A lot of people like Rick and Morty. I find that show to be too obnoxious. I like where it's going, and then it always becomes too much of a chaotic headache for me. And too childish. I hate that Morty. I'll tell you that. And not too keen about Rick. And I don't like the family. The only thing I do like is the idea that there's a multiverse.
Yes.
Other than that, can't really stand it. It's a child's cartoon. You need to grow up. Let's watch. Logan has just discovered Rick and Morty. This is mortifying.
I say, fuck that fucking guy. I'm like, relax.
So what's been going on? We've been doing stuff around the house. We've been watching some new programming, which is cool. Quarantine. I started watching Rick and Morty. Holy shit.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Incredible show.
Such a good show.
Incredible show. They go to different realms. It's pretty hard to understand. But like, if you do,
wait till you hear what Logan says.
Oh my God. So, like, first of all, let's explain what the multiverse is and the rule of thirds. Let's watch this.
A year late.
I know. So, bro, I was like voice memoing people. I'm like, dude, I started watching this show called Rick and Morty. This is they're like, yeah, like join the fucking club. Awesome. I would highly recommend it. It's like smart, elevated humor, and I love programming where there's a character who's unstoppable or unbeatable.
See, to these guys, Joe Rogan and Rick and Morty is like
Elevated
Harvard
humor.
Business School. If you watch Rick and Morty and Joe Rogan, you could basically perform as a doctor in any hospital.
It's literally
that
a
smart.
meme. People going, you have
guys,
to be like have
please.
a higher IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
If you have Rick and I went to the bong store, they had every bong had Rick and Morty on it. It's like, I love the shape of this bong. Can you take Rick off? They said no. I go, got any non-Rick and Morty fucking merch here? Guys, stop. You're all 50. You're 30. You don't need Rick and Marty. I mean, come on. The guy's burping all the time. That kid's always screaming.
I would way rather watch Midnight Gospel.
Yes, seriously. That's a much chiller show. Here we go.
my favorite. And the scientist, Rick.
The
He's
scientist.
the smartest dude.
That's like calling Clancy the fucking DJ. The scientist? Who's that? Rick? The scientist. It's a guy with spikes. I mean, Zach Amico looks more like Rick than Rick does.
Programming where there's a character who's unstoppable or unbeatable. That's my favorite. And the scientist, Rick.
Rick,
He's
that's Rick.
the smartest dude in the
That's
universe,
amazing.
bro. So this dude can get away from. He's 7,000 steps ahead of everyone, and I love his really clever invincibility. It's a great show. You started watching 000?
Oh,
on Amazon?
It's a weird way to look at it. I love his invincibility. It's a cartoon. All cartoons have invincibility. You ever seen The Simpsons? They're still the same age.
Ever seen Peter fight a chicken?
Yeah. I love his... That's because it's cartoons. He's like, I don't get it, dude. They shot him with the shrink ray and he figured out how to come back. So you got Joe Rogan talking about the Avengers, discussing it as if it's an actual thing that's happening. And they're doing it with Rick and Morty. Everyone's going nuts. They think the stuff on the TV is documentaries. All right, should we skip ahead here now,
Yeah.
Jules? You want to hear Mike talk about OnlyFans?
Now, this part, you could play it from the 2 time codes I wrote down, or you
20
could skip ahead.
5:30.
Yeah.
Okay, 25:30. Let's see what he says. Remember, Mike is dating Lana Del Rey. She has had 80 huge black potatoes shoved in her mouth. Her breath reeks of stale sea. I won't even say that word. It's so grody. And he's been getting a lot of hate for being what's called a simpleton. This is 25:30. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of a little fucked up. Nah. Let's see what he says. It's going to be nuts.
The platform first. You can't expect people to just jump onto something they don't know what they're getting, unless it's OnlyFans. Dude will jump on OnlyFans without any idea. It doesn't matter. $10 a month.
Getting?
You got an idea. You sign up for a girl's OnlyFans account, you don't really you don't know what you're gonna get. It doesn't show. It doesn't show.
We're losing
you.
a lot of real ones to OnlyFans.
Somebody text me.
yeah.
A lot of dignity is going out the window this quarantine.
Somebody last night texted me a shot from OnlyFans, and I was like, "Wow, I did not know that you would be on looking on OnlyFans." It's like, of course.
One of your boys?
Not gonna say the name.
I have this fantasy where that Jew has assessed me as a problem, and they need to take me out. Like he'll do it
That's
without.
seriously the vibe I get from him.
He'll do it without even consulting Logan. Like he's like, "We need to have a meeting," and Logan's like, "Should I come?" He's like, "No." And then he has a meeting with all these other guys, and he's like, "We need to do something about Michael David." And you think you're going to convince me, you fucking rabbinical guy? Dressed
no, but
up?
he would do something so, like, he would do
Yeah.
the best plan to defeat
Oh,
us,
exactly.
and there's nothing we would be able
This
to
is
do.
a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is Logan's manager. Again, another guy who saw what Logan was doing and weaseled his way into his life by complimenting Logan. That's really all you need to do. And now he's here. This is a 50-year-old guy. This is Saul Berenstein from Homeland. He's dyed his hair brown and put on a V-neck and a man bun, and Logan thinks he's just some hipster from Silver Lake. This is a suit. He works for the CIA. The Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. So don't trust this guy. He's already coming up with a plan to execute me.
Saul Berenstein is way nicer.
Yeah, he is.
Would be on looking on OnlyFans. It's like, of course.
One of your boys?
Not gonna say the name. I just
One of
never
your
would've-
boys?
It's just somebody.
No
I would
more.
Never
Who's he? Who the
thought.
fuck is he subscribed to?
Never
Who's he
thought.
subscribed to?
I never thought.
But who's
Not
he
even-
subscribed to?
He subscribed to the former most viewed personality on Musical.ly.
I was literally
Somebody said that's the second Homeland reference, weird, of today.
What was the first one?
What was the first one? You irresponsible peasant. I'm kidding. I love Homeland references. You know, one of our set ideas was to have one of those giant boards back here, you know, for the background. And it was going to be those things where you like put pins in a map and attach it with yarn. We were going to have like the fools' faces all over and then like strings that tie them together and stuff. I
into
love that. Yeah, I'm into that. But it doesn't look good on camera. It looks cheap.
Yeah.
Everything looks cheap with this camera. I want a new camera. The new camera we want is $11,000 with the lens we want. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's a lot. But it's going to look so much better. It'll look like a TV show. I hate the way this camera looks. Every time I make a YouTube clip, I'm like, oh, this fucking looks so shitty. And I bet you're going, what are you talking about, Mike? It looks fine. I ain't about fine. I'm about superior. I want it to look
Can you
the best.
even believe what it's going to be like when we get that camera?
I know.
I'm going to feel like Gwyneth
I know.
Paltrow.
I know. I cannot wait to get that camera. That's what I'm saving up for. $11,000 is a lot to spend on a camera. You know, would you do it? You wouldn't do it. You'd buy a fucking webcam. You know, Louis J. Gomez and all these guys. I want this shit looking like Bon Appetit's recipe guides.
Yeah.
All right?
We'll get there.
I'm taking donations. I'm kidding. I would never do that. Get a fisheye lens. Yeah, we want to do some funny stuff when we build this new studio that we're working on, the compound here. Once this quarantine's over, we're going to do some really cool stuff, man. What are you talking about, Mike? It looks fine. There he is. Yeah, of course. I'm not in the business of fine. All right, let's see what happens here.
just gonna tell you that girl's on OnlyFans.
And I
has
was like,
OnlyFans?
I said, I feel so bad because she was just this innocent girl when we met her, and it just went the wrong way.
Well, I don't. Is it what's she doing on OnlyFans?
Here
Just
you
like
go.
This was just a nude.
like-
This was just like a nude picture.
Oh, she's doing nude shit.
This was a nude picture.
Yeah,
And then there was like one with like a banana in her hand, and the person said like, the banana
Wait,
went
he's talking about Julia Rose then.
Really?
Yeah, well, Julia Rose
But
just
no, but
did.
he said that it was someone from Musically. So
Okay.
Julia Rose. Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Julia
I don't know.
Rose did a banana bit.
Yeah, they're all doing banana stuff. All the models are shoving bananas in their hands, completely naked, and they're going, "What? It's just a picture. There's nothing to do with sex."
all the way
I
down
mean,
her
shit.
throat.
I think. Really?
I mean,
you're
at what
gonna.
point?
I think you're gonna end up in a place in the next
you know
3
what?
to 5 years where
Listen,
every valid option for wifedom has an OnlyFans account.
I think we're going to get to a place in 3 to 5 years. Listen to this. Cope. Have you heard this term? I always despise internet terms. I hate sheep. And while internet terms are great, I hate when people adopt them within seconds. So, for instance, what was a good simp was adopted, boom, like that, and you can't stop hearing about it. What's another internet term? And you can shout these out in the chat. A new term or an old term reused for new internet age, and then boom, everyone's saying it. I shouldn't snap that loud. I might go to a Marshall Rug Gallery ad. But I don't like that. I don't like how people just, boom, I'm going to be like everybody else like that instantly. So I go out of my way to try to avoid these words. You know, boomer's one of them. One guy said boomer, and then the whole internet's like, we must say boomer or we are boomers. I have fear.
It's hard to avoid these
It
terms.
is. Well, the new one is cope. And listen, these all make sense, and they have their place, but you got to stop yourself because do you really want to do that? Cope is now used to like rationalize. It is a good word because I always try to find it for comedians or comedian fans, rather. I go, they're always trying to like rationalize why, blah, blah, blah. And it's a long-winded sentence, but what I really should be saying is, man, nice cope. Nice cope. So this is the new one. And these guys will be like, that's not new. It's 2.5 weeks old. Great. Yeah, sorry, I don't do Discord. Man, I'm being really insulting to a lot of people today, huh?
You're on a
Well, I'm
tear.
sick of it. They need to hear this. You know, everyone else panders to these audiences, and then they become shit. So you know what? You didn't tune in to me because of that. You don't want me to just agree with everything you think, right? But
It's
don't
true.
get mad at me. I'm just telling you these things. So cope is the new one, and this is what Big Mike does. He's coping. He's copacetic. You just don't get it. You learn to respect it. Your mind is copacetic. You just can't accept it, and you just remember that. So he has been bringing up, you know, his wife is a porn star, and it's not just a porn star. It's not like she just went, I mean, I've seen incest porn that is like less degrading than the shit Lana Rhoades has done. A 40-person black gangbang is serious trouble. Think about that. The last time I saw 40 fellas was when I was in Baltimore giving tips to the police on who they should lock up. She had a 40... This is where black guys are standing in line, got to keep it hard, and they're doing this. Standing in line, waiting their turn to fuck a woman, and they're getting cum all over each other. They don't care. They're animals. That's not the same as taking a nude snapshot. Going, okay, your Lana Rhoades has been involved in some deep, deep trouble. Do. Type in this. Hold on, I'm going to get Deep Trouble by Bart Simpson. Deep Trouble. All right? 40 fellas is tough, man. 40, that's like Indianapolis shit. That's Gary, Indiana. All right, those are factory boys. 40 fellas sticking it in your wife, and these people are right off the streets. You know, I'd rather you go to Bali and get raped by a pack of monkeys. That sounds racist, right? I'm talking about Bali and literal monkeys. So the cope is, dude, in 3 to 5 years, like every woman is gonna have OnlyFans. Didn't he say that last week? And Luke goes, dude, shut the fuck up.
That's
no.
what we're about to watch.
Oh, we're watching that. Check this out.
Every valid option for wifedom has an OnlyFans account because the amount of money girls are making on that fucking shit is
insane.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a week. So like, what hot girls see that and they say, I don't need no man. I need OnlyFans. It's like,
I love that.
You're doing the company's slogan?
I don't need no man.
I
I
don't
need
need-
OnlyFans.
I don't need no man. I have OnlyFans. Dude, that is simplicity at its finest.
And he's so transparent. Like, how does he even allow himself to be this transparent?
Do you want to hear that again?
Like, the reason they got into this conversation is because Logan and that manager guy were talking about some girl they know that just started doing it, and they were surprised. And they're
Yeah.
like, how did she degrade herself? And Mike's like, to
Dude.
be fair.
To be fair,
Not even degrading herself.
responsiveness. He never even said that. Listen, you can't be coming up with slogans for companies. All right, are you going to invoice them? I don't need a man. I have OnlyFans. Do you understand the lengths you're going to defend this disgustingness? Here we go. Yes, Mike is balding. They call him the thinning. Here's my favorite song ever written. It's very serious. It's called Deep Deep Trouble by Bart.
Let me start at the start, let's move right along. You can all sing along at the sound of the
Right
gong.
on.
Once upon a time, about a week ago,
This is me.
all of a sudden, trouble started to blow. Alarm was buzzing, I was snoozing. Supposed to get up now, but I was refusing to let reality become an intrusion. Cause in dreamy dreamland, I was cruising, but the buzz kept buzzing.
Joey Diaz.
Kept buzzing, gave the radio a throw and heard
Remember
an
this, Sean?
explosion. Opened up my eyes, to my surprise, there stood Homer in his temperature rise. I was chillin', he was yelling, face all distorted cause he was propelling.
Yeah,
I said, I'm
this
real
rolls.
sorry, but that didn't cut it. I started to protest, but Dad said, shut it.
Get up, shut it down, move it on the double. And if you don't, you're in deep, deep trouble. Trouble! Yeah. Deep, deep trouble. Doo-doo-doo. Trouble. Deep, deep trouble.
So I'm in the front yard, mowing like crazy.
Okay. Pretty good, right?
It's amazing.
Better than the rap that comes out today. Okay, let's go back. This is Deep, Deep Trouble. He is simping. He is coping. All the words Jesse P.S. has said in the last month. Listen to this.
hot girls see that and they say, I don't need no man. I need OnlyFans. It's like a little rhyme.
Got like 10, 10
Yo,
to
my
20 minutes.
my brother's about to fucking
Yikes.
Jake.
Jake
I don't
Paul.
know, dude. He's getting pretty sexual with Julia.
Oh my
It's only a matter of
God.
time before they're smacking cheeks on cam.
Wow.
Before he has an OnlyFans.
Bro, do you know I texted that girl way back when? I'm looking at the date here.
Yes.
You
July
tell me
8th.
where to go.
I remember
from
this because you don't give many
Because
people.
remember, you
what
said
time
we
is
could
it at?
skip ahead.
Oh,
27:30.
keep playing then.
Okay, we're gonna hear this now. I am getting so sick.
Same.
I feel like Shane Gillis 30 minutes into a podcast. Sick and tired. Just kidding. What time is it here? Oh, we've only been doing it for 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Well,
Shane Gillis can't even stay up for that long during the day. 4 hours and 33 minutes? No. He stays up for 2 hours, then sleeps for 8 hours, then another 2. Here we go. There's more.
People credit.
No.
No, this wasn't the way back.
It's 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't shoot these texts. I said, yo, super random, but just wanted to say I see huge potential in you. You're young as fuck and super charismatic. Keep killing it. And I've had these same texts from people I look up to and admire. I'm glad you're the first person I've said this to.
I remember that.
She's the first person I put my stamp on.
What's going
So
on?
what?
She's
Yeah, and she's about to make
and by the way,
she's
she's
about to
making
make
so
hella
much money.
money.
So maybe I was right.
Right,
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
All right.
She could do whatever she wants with her body, but at what point do you question the dignity of your soul?
It's
Oh
just
my God! Wow! Why
so
would
they're
you say?
talking about some other girl. That
I
they
know,
just
but it's
found out
like
about.
Mike's girlfriend is worse than anyone who's submitted to anyone who's opened an OnlyFans account. That is nothing. Yeah. That is like a children's photo with their dad at church compared to what Lana Rhoades has done.
And they're just
Remember, we're not
openly-
against Lana Rhoades because she went, ha, 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 oh, my breast. We're against Lana Rhoades because she's done the nasty. Lana Rhoades basically ding-dong to a prison. Bing bong. Hi, this is the Indianapolis State Penitentiary. May you state your business? Hi, I'm Lana Rhoades. I'd like to suck off all the inmates. Sure, come on in. She had a prison gangbang with 32,000 prisoners in an all-black penitentiary in Harlem. I'm not kidding. That's trouble. Doo-doo-doo. Deep, deep trouble. She's been penetrated so hard. How hard has she been penetrated? She's been penetrated so hard that she's got a whole underground railroad going through her vaginal system.
Wow.
What do they call that area down there that women get removed during their hysterectomy?
A uterus?
Her uterus is the underground railroad because so many fucking niggers have been through it trying to escape. Get out the mouth. I saw 400 black guys shoot up her cunt and scramble out of her mouth to break out of prison. They call her the pipeline. I mean, it's fellanistic. There's a reason we call them fellas, because they're all felons. Yo, what up, fella? You a beatnik hip cat? Nah, I'm a fell-in. Oh, I thought you were just a fella. Well, all fellas are fell-ins. This is how we created rap. We like to rhyme to confuse you in time. You think that we're funny, but we robbed you from your money. Every black guy is a robber inside. That's why we rhyme. Yes, that's why we rhyme.
Stop.
Put it on YouTube. It's a funny song. Auto-tune that, though. Auto-tune it.
Do not.
Auto-tune that. They call her the tunnel. Yes, the escape route. All right, let's hear what happens here.
Because as soon as you go down that route, there
See?
ain't no
The
going
escape
back,
route.
and you've really limited yourself and the people you can work with. I know girls who won't interact with girls who have OnlyFans and do pornographic sexual content.
but if you offer
Wait a
those,
minute here. You're actually talking about my girl. If you think OnlyFans accounts are bad, wait till you see the accounts my girlfriend's on. Stuff like xhamster.com, elsegundo.sludge. That's a bad site. I mean, if your girlfriend is on those animated GIF ads on the side of Pornhub, you're in bad trouble. You know, if your girlfriend is in 132-bit resolution coming through as an animated GIF showing you that dick pills work, you're a bad person. Here.
same girls, the money that won't interact with OnlyFans girls, they'd be like, write the check, and they'd start
Someone in
taking their
some-
clothes.
No,
Bro,
don't you
bro,
think
I know
everybody says this until you write the fucking
not
check.
even not true remotely.
I'm telling you.
God.
I'm telling you. I think,
Dude,
I'll bet you.
like I
Every
said,
woman is like, I would never do porn until you write the check. Yeah, okay. So this is some make-believe scenario. Like, if there was a gun to your head and they're like, either fuck your mom or get $10 million, which would you choose? Yeah, okay. But that's not what women are presented with. They're presented with, would you like to make $4,100 tops?
I know. Is it even
You know
true
what I mean?
that every
No,
it's like
of course
Lana's
not.
making a lot of money?
Yeah,
sure,
well, Lana
because she's a
did the
celebrity.
unthinkable. I mean, believe me, Alana has fucked neighborhoods that, you know, Trump talks about as bad. Whole neighborhoods, whole theme parks. Lana has gone down to homeless shelters and said, I would like to donate today. And they go, oh, well, I don't see you don't have any food. And she goes, no, I'd like to. And then you could fill in the rest. And then she goes from homeless person to homeless person to homeless person to homeless. That would be nice. Homeless Shelter Fuckfest by Lana Rhoades. Only on DVD at the sickest, grossest porn shop in town. Get that DVD, bring it home. Watch somebody get fucked by 32,100 people. You know? So let's hear Logan's cope. Listen to this.
Not even fucking remotely.
I'm telling you. I think.
I'll bet you.
Like I said,
Don't you think they would do it?
Like
What
I
if
said,
they hold back?
like I said a few minutes ago, you will continue to see a trend of girls.
I guarantee you.
Shut up for a
Danny
second.
will
Relax.
Stop.
Oh, he mad. Shut up for a second. Let me speak. And if anyone says that, they're fuming. Okay?
And why are they like needling him so hard on this topic?
Well,
they
because
must
it's
be
gross.
Really
No,
annoyed.
because they're regular and he's crazy. They even forget. They're so regular, and by regular, I mean, listen, only if you know someone that does OnlyFans, call the police. They're crazy, and they're going to commit a crime. They even forget. That's how normal they are. They forget Mike's dating Lana Rhoades. They're not needling him. They're going, dude, imagine if your girlfriend did OnlyFans. That would be fucked. And then Mike's like, wait, hold on. And they're like, oh, shit, I forgot.
That's true.
Like, they forget because who would even do that? Hold on, I'm going to take one of these blue elixirs.
I hate those ones. They always get stuck in my throat. Ew, your mustache does hold a lot of water.
Yeah. Every piece of merch has one of my mustache hairs hidden inside the threads of your shirt. You're all part of me now. All right, listen to this. They're all bashing OnlyFans. And Mike's like, wait, hold up a minute. Wait, shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Like
What
I
if
said,
they hold it back?
like I said a few minutes ago, you will continue to see a trend of
I
girls.
guarantee
Shut
you
up
that
for a
Danny
second.
won't
Stop,
do
stop,
it.
stop,
Relax.
stop.
You will continue to see a trend over the next 3 years, 5 years, until the model changes of girls who would never do OnlyFans doing OnlyFans. I assure you that.
Hold on. Who's saying it?
That girl we're talking about right now, that probably at some point said, "I'll never do OnlyFans." The thing is when you start seeing that money come in, the whole world is changing right now.
Oh.
Women are looking at themselves differently, their own sexuality differently. It's becoming more and more acceptable to pose nude. It's becoming more and more acceptable to touch yourself online.
If you ever wanted to know what the term cope was, look it up. Urban Dictionary just starts playing this fucking video clip.
Rationalization.
This is crazy, man.
But why doesn't he, like, there's nothing wrong with just admitting that you love Lana. It's like he's only making this huge, big deal
Yeah, of
because
course.
he's uncomfortable with the idea.
And by the way, loving Lana is a dead end, man. That girl is fucking nuts. Stay away from Lana Rhoades. She's got a fake butt. How disgusting is that? You
it's
injected.
not fair.
It's not. No. Don't say that. It doesn't look good. We could all see what a fake butt looks like compared to a nice rump. It looks disgusting. She looks like a short, fat Mexican pooper. I hate Lana Rhoades. You know, and by the way, I stumbled upon her on some of these porn sites.
You did?
Yeah. Turned it off. Didn't look. Check this out.
Differently, it's becoming more and more acceptable to pose nude. It's becoming more and more acceptable to touch yourself online.
Wait,
industries are crossing over.
That's-
These are facts. These are not.
Wait,
memes.
no. Fact.
Stop. Why
Wait,
did
you
have to
threw
ask?
that in? It's being more and more acceptable to be nude online. It's being more acceptable to touch yourself. Wait, no. I didn't hear that. To touch yourself online. So now they're not just posing topless, they're going to be touching themselves.
Why did he have to ask
It's
that?
not porn, it's OnlyFans. That's crazy. I've never heard anything like that. And then he goes, facts. Listen.
The whole world is changing right now.
This is crazy.
Women are looking at themselves differently, their own sexuality differently. It's becoming more and more acceptable to pose nude. It's becoming more and more acceptable to touch yourself online.
Would you accept if I started touching myself online? The Queen! It's not more and more acceptable to touch yourself online.
You should start OF.
Hey. Only Franks. And it's me and Frank Brzezinski, Frank Rodman, Frank. How about Only Fellas? It's an all-black community.
Oh.
You tune in, you pay $11.95 a month to see a bunch of guys going like that. We don't approve, Michael. We don't approve. Only fellas. Scary, huh? Shot in Baltimore. All right, let's hear this one more time.
Acceptable to pose nude. It's becoming more and more acceptable to touch yourself online. The industries are crossing over. These are facts. These are not me
I do
making
hear that.
opinionated statements. These are facts.
I do hear that.
And so as you
You
continue
hear
to
that?
see it become the
Look at
norm
Logan.
for your
This is not what Logan wants. He wants to be Captain America, not... What would you say? What would be a good one? What's the opposite of Captain America? Dennis Hogg?
Captain Mexico.
Yeah, you get it.
you to take your clothes off. You say to yourself,
they're Captain Mexico. That's actually funny. Hey, hey, hey. My shield is just 1 peso. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Imagine that. He's like Captain America's got the shield, right?
Of course.
Captain Mexico has just a peso. I don't know how big that is. I'm going to say the size of a nickel, and that's his shield. And when they shoot bullets at him, he's got a...
He's very speedy, Gonzalez.
But it makes the beat of... Boom, 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 boom. Carol Baskin. I met her. I slapped her. I had her. All right. Sorry. Check this out. Captain Mexico. Doesn't really have a nice ring to it. Like, what are you the
No.
captain of? A few stolen generic Viagras? Here we are.
okay, I can either go and make $100K this year working a modeling gig for some company, or I can go make $100K tomorrow on OnlyFans. I'm just saying, some people say money's the root of all evil. Some people say money solves everything. Money has an effect on people,
Wow.
a massive effect on people, and it'll get people to do
Mass
things that they
effect,
wouldn't
the
normally
game.
do.
But I still believe I could find those girls that he said that won't do it and never would.
Yeah,
Those
I'm
exist
sure.
too.
Oh,
You're-
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
you're both right.
Absolutely.
Do you guys
Well,
think
that's what
online
Big Mike's
sexuality?
arguing against.
Yeah, Big Mike thinks that every girl in the world is ready to get stuffed.
Yes.
Like a Boston Market family meal. It's just ridiculous to say. And then he's like, actually, I bet I could find a girl who wouldn't do it. Big Mike's like, facts, yeah, I bet there's one or two. Have you met most people? They're,
Well, literally the only girls he hangs out with are girls that do porn.
I know, it's
so that's why
insane.
he
It's like he really thinks that every girl is just a porn star complete whore. Like, have you ever met like a woman who works at the bank? She's not doing this. What about all the old ladies out there? They're not doing it. I mean, most people would never do that.
Do it and never would.
Yeah,
Those
I'm
exist
sure.
too.
Oh,
You-
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
you're both right.
Absolutely.
Do you guys think online sexuality is helping or hurting society?
It's a weighted question.
Yeah, it's a whole show question.
It's a weighted question
Helping
because
or hurting?
because I like the idea of people embracing their body, right? It's the thing that their soul lives in, which is cool. It's cool to see people accepting themselves, and I love the idea of humans being open and accepting and proud of
But-
like what they have.
But-
Should that be the basis of their shtick? But wow. I also don't know. I don't know if it's healthy. Like some things are sacred to me. Like
I don't know if it's healthy. Some things are sacred. You hear that, Big Mike?
Not facts.
Fuck, man. Negative facts.
Fiction.
Fiction. Yeah. Oh my God. How fucking funny is that? Fiction. Fiction. Oh my God. That rules. If you're going to say facts, you have to say fiction, right? Fiction. I'm going to go ahead and say it is desperate and sleazy. Oh, fiction. That is hilarious. Look at that guy laying there.
I also don't know. I don't know if it's healthy. Like some things are sacred to me. Like I'd like to consider like my wife's body sacred. You know what I'm saying? I'd
Private, safe for you.
yeah. Like, I wouldn't
hear you. Yeah,
want my
whatever.
wife. I don't know, like jerking off another dude with a fleshlight on her OnlyFans. Like I wouldn't want that.
And that's
But it's
something
different
that
strokes for-
Rana and Mike were actually discussing
Yes.
this week, so that was a direct diss.
And Big Mike is like, dude, do you think they're like, I should come on the OnlyFans, but wear like some sort of like squirrel mask so they don't know it's me? Could show my winky dank.
Off another dude with a fleshlight on her OnlyFans. Like I wouldn't want that.
But it's different strokes for different folks, obviously.
Oh,
like
yeah,
everybody takes everything differently. You know what I'm saying?
It's totally
judgment.
personalized.
What happens
They're laughing at you.
It
Everyone's
is right
taking
now.
off.
It
Like,
is
that's
right
not
now. I
great.
mean, like, look at it. Like Kanye, we've seen Kim get fucked by another man, and Kanye has
He brags about it. He thinks
billionaire Kanye has said,
Multi-billion.
"Yo,
That was an accident. This is a cope. Billionaire Kanye's done it. Yeah, and that was the worst part of his
Completely
life.
different, also completely
Yeah, of
different
course.
scenarios.
this
Multi-billion 'cause you
this
don't know how to count.
woman is good enough for me." Having everyone seen that,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and so it really depends on the opinion. And like I said, as more and more girls continue, as more and more girls from the top of our world continue to do porn, continue to do OnlyFans, when it comes time to wife a girl up, there's a good chance you're wifing up a girl that has done OnlyFans.
No, that's not true. Look at Logan.
Well, think about it. I mean,
You're talking to us.
no, but I'm just saying.
Oh!
Love
See
this
how
guy.
Logan's maturing? Logan's like, no way, Mike, come on. And look at this sums it up perfectly. Look at Mike, what? And Logan's like, you're so stupid. I hired you as my advisor? What was I thinking?
When it comes time to wife a girl up, there's a good chance you're wifing up a girl that has done OnlyFans or done porn.
There's no way.
Well, think about it. I mean,
you're talking to us.
no, but I'm
Yes.
just saying.
My
From
only
this
issue-
industry.
Okay.
Yeah, in this
In
industry.
this
that's what
industry,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
but I think that's completely unrelatable. A lot of people are not Kanye West, and a lot of people will not marry Kim Kardashian
You would
type
be
women.
You would be surprised.
Thank you.
How many Kardashians
No,
there
no,
are?
no, not that. You'd be surprised at the number of girls who are leaving their job at Wendy's or leaving their job at
Wendy's.
Johnson & Johnson and going home and turning their camera on right now. It is a massive global
How many
thing.
people? How many people? Are you how big? I'm not
Millions
tons.
and millions and millions of people.
So that's-
only between
that's
only
3
between,
million people.
between OnlyFans, between stripping on Twitch, between making or whatever you do on Twitch.
Stripping on Twitch. They don't even allow cleavage anymore. Stripping on Twitch, they'll ban you if you show your elbow. Wow. Have you ever look at this fucking screenshot too? Stripping on Twitch. Millions and millions and millions of girls are doing this. You can't even get teachers anymore. There's a shortage of substitute teachers because they're all fingering themselves with the pink vibrator that Chatterbait sends out as a free gift along with 3 free adult DVDs. This is crazy. Yes, he's babbling LOL. You got it. And they're all like, look at all their faces. What?
And also,
This is the stupidest thing you've ever
why
said.
would he bring up Wendy's employees are leaving their jobs?
Dude, Wendy's employees are leaving. That's why the price of the Baconator is $7.65 compared to $6.75 from last year.
Why would anyone want to
What are
jack
you
to a
talking
Wendy's
about? The
employee?
Wendy's employees are getting naked.
That's not good.
That's bad.
Between OnlyFans, between stripping on Twitch, between making, or whatever you do on Twitch, making Pornhub content,
This is crazy.
there are millions and millions and millions of
think
girls.
there's
And by
3
the way,
million.
the saddest, they're not the saddest, but the most important part of it is it's also a lot of the hottest girls. It's the girls that are
No.
able to do that stuff because those are the girls that feel confident enough in their body and their look to do it.
Back to his question, and like I think there's a lot of them that are self-judging themselves and then go get plastic surgery or surgeries on their face and all that stuff to be like this certain look, and I think that's not good. Right? People
When
are
it
going to be
comes to
judged.
vanity
Like,
projects,
am I getting enough
works.
money? Why am I not making as much as that person?
more
Why don't I
hit?
have as many OnlyFans as them?
It could lead to a very sad pit of despair. Like this.
I felt
You hear that, Mike? A sad pit of despair.
Wait, will you pause for like 1 minute so I can go to the bathroom and I'll be really
Gotta go to the
fast?
bathroom, Ben. What are you doing in there? Welcome to Redbar. We hope you're enjoying this Scars Club episode here. Going long here today. In 6 minutes, we'll have been on the air for what's called 5 hours. Something Shane Gillis could never do. You know, Shane Gillis can't even sleep for 5 hours without having a panic attack. So this is what's happening here. Thank you for being Scars Club members. We appreciate you. We could easily end this show 3 hours in, which is still an abundance of a show. Who's doing 3-hour shows? This guy's doing 104 minutes. And it all stinks. We sit around. We'll do this for hours here, okay? You know? We're supposed to do this. So thank you so much for being Scars Club members. These people watching cheating. Cheating. So we're going to hear some more of this. We're just waiting for Jules to go back.
Back.
You're back.
I don't want to miss a second of Redbar.
That was the fastest crap
It wasn't a
in history. Here we go. Let's see what happens here with Big Mike and Logaria.
Not for this girl that was on.
Yeah, bro. It shakes my heart a little bit.
It hurt.
Yeah, I found that out 2 days ago. I was like, I go, whoever told me, I was like, you're fucking with me, right? You're joking. Then I looked it up. And, I subscribed to that shit real quick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But it's just
The point is this: quarantine is changing a lot of humans' regular behavior. Like
Forcefully.
what?
Forcefully changing.
Is that it for this part?
How is quarantine for? It's not. It's
there's
a
more.
concept.
If you don't have any money, you don't have anything to do, you need to find a way to.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
there
there'll be
yeah.
change it up.
Yeah, me. I'm not.
Yeah, dude, there are people doing all kinds
still
of
making
stuff.
choices.
out
I wouldn't
there.
say- I wouldn't say
and-
forcefully.
And also, like whether it's quarantine or something else. I mean, if it's OnlyFans content for girls, it might be something on the guy's side too. Everybody at the
What?
end of the day is pimping themselves out for something. Whether it's through online content and doing everything for views, or whether it's taking your clothes off for OnlyFans. Everybody's neglecting someone, neglecting a family member to do something for money. I think
What? Wait, what? Oh my God, this is horrible. Everyone's neglecting a family member to do something for money. Interesting. I'm sure there are a lot of people that concept would terrify them if they heard that. This is crazy. Look at Logan's face. Oh my God, what do I do? How do I get this guy out of my house? He's worse than Brother Jake.
everybody's neglecting someone, neglecting a family member to do something for money. I think we're all sitting here today underestimating the
that guy.
power of the dollar. And obviously I'm in a relationship with someone, so it hits close to home for me, but I would never, I have no judgment to pass. I'm not saying you guys are judging either, but I have no judgment to pass on anyone doing anything to make a living in this world.
What if
This is
we
where
make
we
a
are.
living
It's-
off of making fun of you?
Oh,
Then do you
yeah.
judge
I
us?
thought we're a bunch of fucking losers. I have no judgment on anyone who's making a living to make it in this world. Oh, yeah? Your book's fucked. We're reviewing it poorly. Also, you said you wish I was dead. Oh, yeah. You should start a website called Only Enemies, where you make fun of me. Do I know what the hell I'm saying anymore? My nose is a schlong. Facts. Facts. Come out, wherever you are, you little facts. Ollie oxen free.
Fuck, man. Imagine him chasing you in a wood.
Oh my God, man. Do we have enough fireworks to protect ourselves from all these guys? We're making a lot of enemies lately.
I know. It's kind of scary if
Yeah.
you stop and think about it.
Well, I've got a ton of black cats. Come at me. You're going to get a black cat thrown at you. And believe it or not, you will jump. You don't know if that's going to burn or not. Could scare you. Here we go. Let's hear some more.
Pass on anyone doing anything to make a living in this world.
No.
This is where we are. It's like we can say what we want about it, but the times are right now dictating to us that nudity has been completely desensitized.
Yeah, they're saying Big Mike has the same powers as Slender Man. Yeah. I'll show up by a tree and then I'll pop out right in front of a reservoir. You don't know what's going to happen in these woods. We should make a game like Slender Man, but it's Big Mike popping out and going, "Hey, have you considered joining OnlyFans?" And you're like, "Fuck! Ah, run! He's trying to sign us up! He's selling hoodies!"
A lot of ways, porn is completely accepted. Complete crossover between porn and YouTube or the movie or the industry.
What?
They've got porn stars walking the
Like,
runways.
No,
there's
only
not. That's just
you and
your
Jake.
videos.
Literally only you and Jake Paul are doing this. No one else. Dude, like porn stars have completely crossed over to YouTube. Everyone loves them. No, you hang out with Riley Reid, Lana Rhoades, and Jake is dating Julia Rose. That's it. Everyone else is like, those people are sick. Those people have AIDS. Riley Reid has AIDS. You know, I hate to use AIDS as an insult, but this is a diagnosis.
Well, I think that Riley regrets doing porn. Or
Yeah.
sorry, not Riley.
Oh.
Lana regrets doing porn, and she probably doesn't want Big Mike talking about this so much and bringing.
Listen,
this
if you
up
regret
in
doing
such an
porn,
embarrassing
then
way.
call porn. You know what? I don't buy it because Lana Rhoades is still making money off all those tapes. If you regret doing porn, call up Pornhub, call up X Videos, say, take those videos down or I'm suing you. Don't accept one more check from the porno business from your views. She loves it. You're only retired because you got enough money and you're lazy. That's it. She's not retired. She would be still doing porn if she needed cash, but she's got the Lamborghini now and, 400 grand in the bank, and she thinks, I'm set for life. It's 400 grand. Please. She'd be fucking all them fellas if she only had, 20K right now. Yeah, that's the only reason she's retired. It's because she's made too much money.
Porn and YouTube or the movie or the industry, they've got porn stars walking the runways for high fashion now. It's happening. We can sit here and we can talk about it. We can be
Wow, did you see that shot? It's happening.
face.
Everyone's in porn.
complete
Watch it.
crossover between porn and YouTube or the movie or the industry. They've got porn stars walking the runways for high fashion now. It's happening. We can.
So we got to do something about you now. Like, you're becoming a problem for the house. Look at these guys. They've stopped listening to this conversation and started making plans on how to take care of Mike, how to get him out of here.
Sit here and we can talk about it. We can be behind on the times, but at the end of the day, it's happening. And so as that continues to happen, more and more girls will continue to get nude for $1. That's just the fact of
Will
the
you
matter.
be upset if you have a daughter and she gets nude for $1?
Watch this.
But imagine this: in 20 years, when it's time for that to do so, the first lady of the United States might be doing it. And by the way, the
I
first
didn't
lady of the
ask.
United States.
The first lady of the United States will have an OnlyFans. Trust me on this. Because why?
The first lady of the United
Is
States
not gonna be your
has done
daughter.
it. Right now in this year, the first lady of the United States has already done it.
Oh, shit.
And so imagine that. We're
done
talking
it.
20 years
She
from
did
now.
Playboy?
Yeah, she did nude modeling. I mean, so it's like
That's not the same as having these OnlyFans or doing porn. It's not the same. Mike tries to round up everyone. Dude, we came out of our moms naked. That's the same as OnlyFans. We were naked in the shower last night. That's OnlyFans. No, Mike. Being naked isn't the same as having an OnlyFans. And these women, I saw some Instagram model spouting this the other day. They always have a speech to defend their own insecurities. Instagram models every month during their period will write walls of text on their Instagram stories bitching about how it's their bodies and this has nothing to do with sex and women should be allowed to be naked all day, every day. And it's like, yeah, no one's complaining about you being naked. The reason it becomes, a problem is because of the people that it attracts.
Exactly.
You run an OnlyFans, it's not just you being naked, it's 300,000 terrible, the worst people in the world all messaging you and jacking off to you and becoming part of your life and being stuck with you. I mean, it literally is the absolute worst thing you could allow somebody you love to do. It attracts the wrong crowd. It would be like nobody would say, if your daughter came to you and said, Dad, I want to go to Harlem and walk around naked in the ghetto. Can you give me some gas money? He would say, no, that's a bad idea. And you would be like, why? You hate the naked body? No, you're going to end up in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. And that's where the negative connotation comes from, selling your body on the internet to millions of strangers. You're attracting a terrible crowd, AKA you're making a big mistake, a bad decision. Get it?
If you were only getting naked at like an eyes wide shut rich people's only party.
Yes, there you go.
Maybe that would be
And
better.
nobody's like, wait, you had sex with your husband behind closed doors? Off with her head! No, it's because that's safe. The problem with all of this is it's unsafe. You know, even doing this podcast is unsafe. Usually the people I attract with this. Imagine the people that you're attracting when you do a 40-person colored gangbang. Wait, did this motherfucker just say colored? This so racist. Listen to this shit.
Now in this year, the First Lady of the United States has already done it.
Oh, shit.
And so imagine that. We're talking 20 years
She
from
did
now.
Playboy?
Yeah, she did nude modeling. I mean, so it's like you know,
Yeah.
You didn't answer the question.
what?
Your
Would
daughter-
I be mad
your
if my
daughter
daughter did
Listen.
it?
Took it for money.
Oh my God, wait. So yeah, that was the question. Well, okay, Mike, these are great points. Would you be mad if your daughter did it? Classic question. Really boils everything down to a nice condensed paste, a reduction, a nice sauce. Listen to this. This is important. Listen to this part. Would you be okay if your daughter did it? Well, Mike should go, yeah, dude. Liberate the women. Freedom of the people. It's just a butt. It's just a hole. It's just a slit. It's just a tut. But he doesn't. He says this. Watch.
Yeah.
You didn't answer the question.
What?
Your
Would I
daughter-
be mad
your
if my daughter did it?
Took it for money.
I mean, I guess where I am is, dude, I would prefer that kind of shit didn't happen. I push.
Oh, okay. I mean, are you out of your mind? You'd prefer that it didn't happen, huh? Okay, when it's your daughter, yeah. Okay, yeah. Very nice, you fucking Maransky.
Dude, I would prefer that kind of shit didn't happen. I push. But you know,
But you're about
I
to
even
become
push-
a best-selling author, and you'll have plenty of money where you don't have to do that, right?
Who knows? I push even Lana does not do it. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
okay. Well, then, okay. Point moot. I even tell Lana she shouldn't do it. It's terrible. Wait a minute. That's all it took to unwind his whole ideal there. Wow, that's look at these fucking, look at Logan. Jesus. Holy fuck, man. This is like the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Who knows? I push even Lana does not do it. You know what I'm saying? It's what made her.
And Lana
Logan
pushes him to do it.
Logan in 30 years goes, Mike, I just saw your daughter on OnlyFans. How do you feel? I just subscribed.
Here's
That's
my
the second question. Okay, now I got to tell you, I subscribed. How do you feel now?
better. So here's my here's my real answer, and I gave this answer to someone the other day. This person was talking to me about a problem they were having with their job, and they didn't like their job, and they also weren't making enough money. And I said, well,
Mike's advising people to join OnlyFans.
I said, yeah, of course you don't like your job. You work in a very toxic industry, and it's the same industry that I'm in. And they said, well, why is it toxic? But then why do you do it? And I say, because I'm making fucking bank, bro.
Oh,
And so I don't mind
my
standing
God.
under the toxic sunlight as long as it's pumping cash into my account.
Oh my
But I said,
God.
you're not making money. And so if my daughter does OnlyFans, if she's making a shit ton of money, I may say, yo, you found the way. But if she's a failed OnlyFans star, then I may treat it a little bit differently. Like, I guess
Oh, not the best. If this were Joe Biden at the debates, they'd be yelling, boo! They're yelling, boo Burns. Burns. All right, this is a terrible, big Mike, man. Look at his face, too. It's starting to look like a raisin. I'm a little tense. I'm a little tight.
depends on the level of success.
My daughter can do whatever she wants. I truthfully believe, like if she chooses to go down that path, like
Damn it, that was one of the available answers. Fuck, I should have said she could do whatever she wants.
I know, Logan.
Stupid. God.
The good
so
guy
stupid.
again.
Yeah. Dude, my daughter could just do whatever she wants, bro. My imaginary daughter right now, I'm 23. Yeah, she could do whatever she wants, man. Fuck anybody, bro. I would never care. All right.
who the fuck am I
You're the
to
dad.
dissuade her.
But what if that's like the most sought after job in 20 years?
Oh, I just want to grow up and be an OnlyFans.
No,
star.
seriously.
Everyone wants to be a YouTuber now.
Maybe,
Bro, because we've
Please
watched.
no.
I think OnlyFans also is going to get saturated. I think it's going to happen. Right now is the window. Here's the window. If you're one of the first OnlyFans girls, because imagine you're a dude who is an OnlyFans user, and you subscribe to one girl who's your favorite. Now two is pushing it. Now you're paying $15 a month to see some girls like naked. Eventually, you're subscribed to 10 people. You're paying $50 or whatever the price is. $100 a month. Bro, shit gets expensive, and so I do believe that this is.
Can't wait. I can't wait till that bubble pops. Once these fucking incels figure out, wait a minute, $100 to see some boobs. What have I done? I'm becoming a book guy. I'm into writing now. I can't wait till these whores are out on the floor. What are they going to do when the OnlyFans bubble pops?
I mean, it's pretty mean to the... Like a year and a half ago, there was girls who were just like cam girls as their job.
Yeah.
Now all of these
This is
other
mean,
girls
yeah.
are swooping into their industry
And it's
drying
like,
it up.
please, if you're going to do this stuff, do porn, because porn is lacking because of this. You know, I keep tuning into these porn sites going, where are all the Dare Dorm party porns? You know, you used to tune in 5 years ago. You'd go to a website and type in dorm. It'd be 16 great-looking kids having the time of their life in a dorm, having a party.
That's your favorite.
All fucking each other. Now you go to Pornhub, and it's like some Mexican woman jerking off her brother with the grandpa looking from Dixie's Trailer Park. And you're going, what's going on? Oh, well, I'll tell you what's going on. All the hot white chicks just show their butts on Instagram for money. They don't need to do porn, making porn a Mexican territory. Wow. So we've basically built a wall around these sites. I can't see a white have sex, without breaking into a home.
Well,
so,
maybe you shouldn't be so mean to Lana. She's not going to want to do it.
So we really need, stop paying for boobs. Stop paying for butts. Stop giving these women, unless they're taking it up the keister. Don't give them a dime. How happy are you guys that I decided to start watching Logan Paul stuff? I remember when I started doing that, people rolled their eyes. They made fun. Oh, he's throwing it all away. Used to be cool. He used to make fun of Anthony Cumia. Now all he cares about is Logan Paul. Well, look at what joy this has brought us. All thanks to me.